Oh my god.
Right. I don't even know how to tell if anyone is here.
I'm going to message my
I think you have to go into the actual like YouTube video. I don't think it shows you in the
Okay.
broadcast studio, which is silly.
We've got
Okay, it is loading.
Go into the actual.
Okay. Is 2 waiting? Was that us, or are they people watching?
I don't know.
Or are they people watching?
Where's the echo?
Yeah, I muted it. All right. I don't know how to do this.
We're here. We're here.
We're doing it.
So professional.
It's
Okay,
a
Paige.
professional in the house.
Did you plan games? Like
No,
you planned?
Your teacher showing. I'm like, oh, okay, I I don't know. I just figured we could talk about what we're currently reading or wanting to read and go from there.
Can you talk about talk us through?
Aaron's watching.
Oh yay! Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Aaron.
Paige, can you talk us through the Not Safe for Work readathon, because
Yes.
the prompts are hilarious. I absolutely love them.
Thank you for your assistance with that.
Mhm.
I'm just getting up the things so that I don't completely forget.
Well, to be fair, you came up with them all. You just like bounce the ideas off me, and all I did was laugh. I had no original ideas.
I just needed to know like what I was doing.
Yeah, you are doing a good job.
I was like, oh, why? And then like I was showing my workmates, and because we're all teachers, they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, living my best life. Fuck off.
I like how it's specifically the Not Safe for Work readathon, and you were showing people at work.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well, you know, we needed a laugh.
Breaking all rules.
Time. But yeah, so the Not Safe for Workathon is a readathon I created that is running from the 20th of March till the 31st. There are 10 prompts, which hopefully people find amusing.
Oh, yeah.
I know which one I laugh at every time, so I'm going to skip over it and say it laugh because I can't say it with a straight face.
Is it the floppy one? The floppiest of flops? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Look at that.
Oh, that is very floppy.
Oh, none of mine. Oh, no, this one's pretty. It's getting there.
My book's over there. Okay.
So, because of us being in quarantine and personally not being safe for work, that was the inspiration. So, the first prompt is virus. Read a book that has gained a lot of buzz. I didn't want to make that too specific. So, yeah. If it's like buzz in your workplace or not, or online, wherever. The next one is penis. Read a fluffy paperback.
Yes.
Every time. As we can tell, that is my favorite one.
Of course. We love the floppiness.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either, but you know, sometimes you just gotta go with it.
Mm-hmm.
You prefer the.
Gotta work with it.
You prefer the next one, Stiffy. Read a hardcover.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
That's the better one.
That's my favorite.
My mate's favorite is Three-Way. Read a book featuring a love triangle. Which, you know, any YA would probably fulfill that at the moment.
Yeah, fair.
Oh God, no, the next one. Okay. The next one is anal. Read a slow burn. Have to say, very proud of that.
Yeah, I would be as well.
A lot of co-workers go speaking from experience, aren't we?
A lot of co-hosts, yeah.
Yeah.
Raise glass.
I just feel like The classic Drag Race line, "Is there an anal option?" fits here perfectly.
Beautiful.
Very much
Beautiful.
so. The next is read hardcore, read a book over 500 pages. So if you manage to read a book
I
over
achieved
500
that.
pages,
I did that.
Ooh,
We got
I'm still
there.
working on mine.
well
So
done.
I would finish it, but it's a buddy read, and I'm only reading 3 chapters a day. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'll
You got
take
through
it
3
slow.
chapters in like 2 seconds.
I know. I like an hour because they're kind of big.
Hey. How many J jokes can we make in one live show?
Let's see. You'd be right in your element, my dear.
Oh, I am.
And I'm just going, what the fuck have I done? Massage, read a book that makes you feel good. I know that I got to read a middle grade monthly for that.
Ah, yay. We love a middle grade book for a not safe for workathon.
I know.
Yay.
Yeah. Especially as a school teacher.
Oh, all of the appropriateness is
At least you picked like the tamest prompt.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
that's very true.
Was there another one that I did it for? Oh yeah, I also did it for balls, which is read a book that gives you a boost or gives you life.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
I like balls too. Speaking of things I like, the next one is tits. Read a book that has 2 Ds in the title or passes the Bechdel test.
That is so creative.
I struggled so much to even find a book though. I was like, this is great. And now I'm stuck.
Yeah.
I like perused my whole TBR and I was like, I can't even find a single thing. I can't find a thing.
Are there any that have like it in the words? It doesn't have to be like the first letters, it could just be in it.
No, even then I really struggled.
Oh.
But I guess you could maybe say if you did all the authors, we can get it there.
Let's do that one. Yeah. I really struggled to know what passes the Bechdel test though, because I was not familiar with it. Did you suggest it? Or was that Jess?
Might have been Jess.
Yeah.
I think I said the double Ds.
Yes. Yeah. Good choice.
Yeah. But the Bechdel test is hard.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta also know enough about the book, which is hard.
Yeah. The Bechdel test is where the females converse for a large majority of the book, not
on
about
their own, and
relationships.
not about a guy or relationships. Yeah.
I'm learning.
That's that. I just did like a quick Google when someone suggested it. So I was like, oh, what is that thing? I've heard of it before, but I don't really know.
And then there's the reverse one as well, which is like nearly everything passes the reverse test, but there's a specific way you can do it that makes I can't even remember anymore.
Cool.
I'll have to look it up.
I'll have to look into it. Yeah. And then amateur reader debut. So
that's so good too.
Yes, very easy for that. I did say the group book was A Lesson in Thorns by Sarah Simone, just so we could have the titty book as on the picture. I read it last October. When did I go to Cambodia?
You've been to Cambodia?
Yeah, I went for a work thing for a week. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we had like a little conference thing talking about how to deal with spiky behavior in kids, and then
you had to go to Cambodia for that, yeah.
He was like, well, it's completely tax refundable, so you know. I was like,
excellent.
Look, I can claim a $7,000 trip and get all my money back, so yeah.
I like it.
Thank you. 2 or more named women characters who talk to each other about something besides
the man. Nice.
So Jane Eyre would definitely not count for that.
No.
But yeah, I saw your classics recommendations. Caitlin.
Thanks.
I was like,
Thank you.
Jane Eyre, reading that right now. I know what you're talking about. I didn't realize it was a mystery going in, so I was very confused.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, I didn't know either before I read it, but yeah, it's good.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm confused as all hell, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's good.
The ending is incredibly confusing.
Cool. And yeah, so that's the Not Safe for Workathon prompts. I have ticked them all off already because I got into a reading spree. Technically, I only had 6 books for the 10 prompts, so.
And you wanted to gush about the group book as well, didn't you?
Who? What?
Did you want to gush about the group book as well?
Oh.
And I mean gush. Gush away.
So, my gushing was on a plane, sitting next to my mother, reading my Kindle. So I was reading it, and I was legit like, no one read over my shoulder. Do not look at me. Do not look at what I'm reading. Explicit sex scenes, hot sex scenes.
Ooh.
Very just sitting there going.
I gotta read me some of that.
Have you read the second one?
No, not yet. I heard it goes.
I kind of want to wait till the third one comes out because everyone complains about the ending, but then also everyone says it would be really obvious that it's going to be like a fake out ending. So I'm like, yeah. I feel like got to wait till the third one's out so then you can get over the shitty ending really quickly.
Let's see. So I'm just looking up and seeing if there's any more info on it. Yeah, so like I enjoyed it for what it was, but have you heard the controversy with Mel to the Any?
No.
Yes.
I haven't. I don't think.
So there's a lot of group relation dynamics and multiple people together. And she was like, oh my God, is this them being panned because they just don't care? And she emailed the author and she said, no, they are strictly bisexual, even though it's not on Paige. They are bi. And so Mel was a little bit disappointed in that because it had the opportunity to be able to do it and it was never explicitly stated otherwise.
Well, the author should not be doing that because when a book goes out into the world, it's really up to reader interpretation. That's that is art. That is art, my love. They should not be saying this is explicitly bi. This is what I mean. No, it's up to the reader. And
especially if it's not on Page.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you've written it in there, you could maybe. But if you left it ambiguous, that's on you. You've put it out.
Yeah. So, oh God, I can't even remember the name. No, it is. Oh, in thoughts, not of you bloody moron. Yeah, so that's what happened with that. And so I feel like a few people have been quite disheartened by it. Yeah. I still enjoyed what it was, considering that identifying as bi, it was nice for me to see that. But at the same time, I don't want that to happen to discard a whole other group of people.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Expected publication for the third one is May 1st. So not too long. Just
so close to my birthday.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Erin, I totally agree. So Erin just in the comments said that there's something weird about saying definitely bi and not pan because they used pretty interchangeably by a lot of people. Like I would use it interchangeably for myself. Yeah. But yeah, it seems very deliberately exclusionary to say specifically not pan when a lot of people use them both.
Yeah.
Which I agree.
Yeah.
Good point, Erin.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's like, it's just a toy.
See, this is, she's gone. She's like, right, fuck this, I'm out.
What did I do? I clicked
I don't know what you just did there.
I don't know what I did either.
You're on the bottom now with me, though.
Yeah, I think you removed yourself from stream, maybe? I don't know, I added you back in.
Thank you.
Yeah, Paige is at bottom now.
Look, that's my natural state, so glad I can be representative. In my Ugg boots and everything.
Nice.
Do you guys have Uggies?
Nope. Do guys wear
Surely
Ugg
you have something very similar.
boots?
Do guys wear Ugg
No,
boots? Yes,
yeah.
100%.
They don't where I live. I mean, I would totally wear them.
Really?
I would totally wear them, but it's not really like
Rocket.
widely available. Yeah, like
Put them on your wish list and I will send you some.
okay. I think even on Amazon, and plus it's like not an essential item. I don't think Amazon's delivering them at the minute, but I'll still. It's a good idea.
To an Australian, it is an essential.
Yeah, maybe on
Even- I feel like-
Amazon.com.au.
Yeah, I feel like even everyone in hot parts of Australia is still like,
Oh yeah,
Ugg boots. Yes.
yeah. Like
Fair.
if you live up top, it's always hot. Like it will be. Oh god. Oh, we don't have any.
And muggy.
God, I don't have to do the conversion. It'd be like 40 degrees, and then still walk around in their Ugg boots and shorts. And
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, fair.
Ugg boots are just part of life. But
It'll look like they'll be comfortable to walk around in the house, like big slippers.
yes,
mhm.
Okay,
And
I like
like-
that then.
mine are like it's coming off. They got the fur.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Good.
Proper fleece.
yeah.
Please, that's the word. Thank you.
Kaden, you're from the UK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is Ugg boots a
Scotland.
thing? Scotland, nice. I mean, I'm saying represent, but I'm not from Scotland. Are Ugg boots a thing where you live?
They were way back in like 2008.
Oh,
But they
died
were
pretty
bad. Bad.
That's
You
like
know what's weird is it's always cold. I'm pretty sure it's like all through the UK. It's always absolutely freezing. So like, there's no better place to wear them than in a cold country like here.
yeah.
But no, they died technically.
yeah, we just wear them in.
Yeah.
You keep them.
Yeah. They were an Australian brand originally, though.
Yes.
So
And didn't someone try and steal them and do a like knockoff, and it just wasn't?
Ah.
There was some
Yeah,
whole
my-
controversy.
I think the brand got bought by a US company, and then there was a whole problem of shipping because it was an Australian like sheep farming thing.
Yeah.
But mine aren't Ugg brand. Mine are Grosby. I got them at Big W. So,
Mine are actual
got-
Uggs.
oh, fancy.
Now you're making me want to check Amazon.
May or may not have stolen them from my sister when she went
Oh.
overseas. I was like, I'm just going to wear these now and not take them off my feet.
One of my co-workers has oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So they were trying to copyright it. And I like Erin's description of Aussie's like, nah, fuck off, mate.
True Aussie.
Yeah. My friend has knee-high Uggs, like extra tall ones. You can also get Uggs specifically designed for pole dancing, which I have learnt. They're extra grippy, so you can grip the pole on them, and a whole heap of pole dancers like warm up in them.
Whoa, I want those.
I
Yeah,
need one of those.
I have a bunch of friends that do pole dancing, and they're all like, "Get my pole dancing Uggs out," and I'm like, "Wow,
Wow.
that's extra."
Are they the same material as like just normal Uggs?
Yeah, they're the same fleece lining and everything, but just a grippier base, I think, so they'll hold the pole.
That's brilliant.
Ooh. I found some on Amazon.co.uk that I like because they look a little bit like Kristoff's from Frozen, but they're £100 and 55 pence. So no.
Okay.
Yeah,
what was that?
you need knockoffs.
155.
Yeah, we don't need them really.
No, you need to find some knockoffs. There'll surely be some cheaper ones.
Oh,
Yeah. Did that hit your soul?
Yeah.
I just did the conversion. It's
Ooh.
$312.
Is it about double?
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah. Oh.
So is Gav. I don't have that kind of money, Flex.
Well, you've disappointed me.
I know. You just have to settle for your Olaf jumper.
Oh, I love my Olaf jumper.
Sure.
I can't wait to wear it again.
Oh, too funny.
I'm gonna find the knockoffs. I want to find
Do
them.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there was something that I wanted to talk about, but
What, by
now it's
reading?
just gone waltzing out. Yes. Thank you.
What?
Well, I just finished House of Leaves.
What's that?
It's I don't have it right next to me. It's like a 700-page beast of a horror book that, like, it's written. It's nuts. It's
Just nuts.
nuts.
That's the
Yeah.
synopsis. It's nuts.
Yeah, Erin read it before
Illuminati
me, so Erin will agree. It is a torture device. Yes. It is crazy. Yeah. It took me a whole week. I feel like I had like this reading mojo going where I was reading so many books all the time, and then I hit a book that I was slumping on, and then that, and it took me so long to read, and I feel like I'm just like dead.
Many
I'll have to check
deaths.
that out.
I
Yeah,
don't
definitely.
know
Someone
if I
had
could.
Paige and hard done.
Okay, there are these. They're not exactly an UGG, but like they're pretty close. It's going in the chat.
Okay.
Rocket dog.
Right. And that's on Talkwater UK.
Would they
Ooh.
fit Gavin's feet?
I don't
I'm
know.
Size 9.
Oh, that seems reasonable. Also, these ones are more traditional, I think.
Because those are like proper
Yeah.
boots.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, they're nice. I like those ones.
These ones are also amazing.
Let's
I
have a
love
look.
that we're just like fangirling over.
Shopping.
Yeah, we're like
Outfit.
shopping. Ooh. I like the color.
Oh my god, no, these ones. These
Oh,
are.
I like the clips. I love the side.
Ooh, it's only $12.99. Wait, what's the third one? Ooh. Oh my.
These last ones just. There's something else.
They're children's though. It only goes up to size 6. Although I guess if you have really small feet.
Oof. Oh, that hurts. That's it's like they've
Oh, wow.
shaved something.
Oh, that.
Stuck it
Oh,
on.
it's like an infected vagina.
Dude, do not bring that up. It is still in the chat and hurts my soul every time I scroll up through our pictures.
Yeah, Paige has blue waffle.
What?
Paige has blue
Still
waffle.
mad. What were we even talking about for me to deserve that?
I don't know, but you said something. I don't know what you said, but it inspired me to put a picture of blue waffle on the chat.
Ah! Just scroll back up. God damn it.
It must. Well, why? I mean, you must say it all the time. Every time you.
No, only the people I'm sleeping with see it. I try not look at it.
It is vile, you're right.
That
could be for next year's Not Safe for Workathon. That could be from Blue Waffle. Read a book that has blue on the cover. I don't know.
Look, I'd be happy to do a round too. Like, I know it hasn't done much, but I've pissed myself laughing every time I talk about it. So
Yeah. Honestly, the best prompts around. Best prompts around.
I feel proud of my dirty mind.
You should. You should.
So, Caitlin, what are you currently reading?
Oh, I am ashamed of what I'm currently reading. I'm currently reading A Clash of Kings, which I've been reading since August last year, by the way.
I understand.
I keep picking other things. And it's like, oh, it's so big. It's like 900 pages.
Yeah.
Who's got time to read that?
It is the most boring one in the series as well. So that doesn't even help.
The thing is like, I know what's coming up. So like, I'm really excited for what's coming up. But I'm not going to spoil it, just in case anyone hasn't seen the show. But I'm really excited. I just can't get through it because it's like 900 pages long.
Haven't seen the show. Have read, though.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time with the show. That 8th season is just a waste. It's the biggest disappointment ever.
Yeah. Hard agree. I do agree. I used to absolutely love the show as well. It was my favorite show ever. And then the last season happened, and I'm like, nah, get rid of it.
It was crushing. Like, so. Like, why would you do this to us?
I get rage every time I think about it. And it's been nearly it's been nearly a year since it aired as well, like the last season.
No way.
And yeah, it's like even every now and I can't get over it. Every now and then I'll think about it and I'll throw something across the room.
I got to like season 4. Season 4, I think, and then was like, we were trying to watch it episode by episode, and we realized that our like marathoning brains couldn't handle it. We just wanted the whole season to come out, and we have literally watched none of it since. So
it's not worth it.
No. Watch
I
up
am
season 7 and then.
I am dreading the next books coming out only because I can't remember enough of the previous books. And I feel like I'm going to have to reread them.
Preload.
It needs a here's what you missed on Glee section.
Yeah. Maybe he will. Maybe he's a big fan of Glee and he's like, ooh, I'm gonna use that.
Well, Sanderson has a recap in the back of some of his books for the previous one.
Oh.
So
it could be really handy.
Yeah.
It should be a thing that happens in fantasy more frequently because like people are summarizing it anyway.
Yeah.
Why not just credit them and copy and paste it into the back of the book?
I've noticed it happens a lot in middle grade. Like I think like there's like a little bit of repetitiveness at the start of middle grade because it kind of recounts what happened in the last book. You know, like Harry Potter does it in the first 3 books or something. Like, oh, last summer Harry did this and he fought Voldemort kind of thing. And I know a lot of middle grades still kind of do that. So I think it would be handy if, you know, those big fantasies. I mean, it wouldn't. I don't know if it would work though because like the way fantasies are written or not. It's
like they throw you in.
Yeah, it's like still the story. Yeah, because the story just continues on or things like that. So it's not really a kind of thing that can recount it. But if the authors wrote, here's what you missed on Glee section at the start, then that would be so handy.
And if you felt like if you've just marathoned the whole series, you could just skip it because you knew what you missed on Glee. So you can just stream in.
If you've been watching it all on Netflix. But if you waited episode by episode like I did, like an absolute fool, then yeah.
Though still, here's what you missed on Glee when rewatching Glee is still the best part of Glee.
Like they actually made it different, like the way that like a character like narrated, be like, it's so good. Oh, you're making me want to rewatch Glee. Stop it.
We rewatched it not that long ago, and it was so good. I made everyone in our house watch the final season for like the first time that they'd ever watched it, and because everyone got lost at like season 5 and 6 where things started going off the rails. I was like, but is it 7, the final one? Whatever the final season is an absolute joy. It's so good.
It can be quite emotional though. Like saying goodbye, no. I mean it was time to say goodbye, but at the same time I didn't want to let go.
But the whole like 2 episodes, I'm going to spoil it for everyone. But the 2 episodes where Sue has her whole like 4th wall breaking as she's trying to get Kurt and Blaine back together, are like the two best episodes of Glee in existence.
Oh my god!
And they're so good.
I forgot about that, and the fact that Stu was
She's got
doing it as
everything in her
well.
locker.
Oh yeah, just I need to rewatch it. Does she set a robot? Does she have a robot at some point as well? Oh, I can't remember.
She has a little like jigsaw robot.
Yeah.
That comes out when she's locking them in an elevator. In a fake elevator.
Oh, she is the best character. Gosh, sorry.
But she even has like a line where she's like, well, we still have 2 more episodes before the end of the season to get them together.
I love fourth wall breaks like that. It's so like self-aware. So self-aware.
I love when they do it in books as well. It's like hello Murray. Guys, this is my best mate that lives in Germany. I told him to come on and chat. So
you forced him? How dare you?
I know. I forced him to do a lot of things he doesn't want to do, so it's fine.
That sounds kinky.
So yeah, apt for this live show, yeah. Well, sure.
I miss you having your Voldemort laugh in your videos.
Oh, that's what I did for my Magical Readathon videos last year. I should start putting them back in. I forget about that. Gosh, Paige, yeah, you reminded me. Yeah, I should put them in.
It's just so wholesome.
Well, Voldemort's laugh is wholesome.
No, but you doing it is.
I should do it more often. I just forget. I guess. Well, should I say what I'm reading?
Yeah.
It's not appropriate for not safe for workathon because it's middle grade, of course. I'm reading Jungle Drop by Abby Elphinstone, which is the second book in the Unmapped Chronicles series. It's so good. It's like there's like Sky Kingdom that it controls like the weather in the normal places, like our place and stuff, but we can't see, you know, the kingdoms in the sky and stuff. So this guy called Caspar Tock in the first book, the second book follows different characters, but set in the same world. And so in Jungle Drop, it follows 2 twins who go to this Sky Kingdom, but they go to Jungle Drop instead of Rumble Star. In Jungle Drop, it's like this big jungle. It's got like temples and waterfalls, and it's just so magical and amazing. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm halfway through. But we need, are any of you guys a librarian on Goodreads?
No, but April is, or is that where you can edit all the little details?
Yeah.
April can do it. Because I've seen her do it before.
I need somebody to fix all the crap that I'm going through on this Goodreads because this Jungle Drop doesn't even have a cover or page numbers or anything on Goodreads. And it's happened a few times with the stuff I've been reading this year. So I was thinking, should I become a Goodreads librarian and just edit things for myself? But I tried the test and I failed.
Do you have to take a test?
Yeah, you have to read a lot of stuff and take a test.
What?
I know.
That sounds awful.
No, but I didn't read the stuff.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Well, can one of you guys do it?
Aaron is as well. Aaron, how did you pass the test, Aaron?
Yeah, how did you actually read the stuff? Because I didn't really read it. I just guessed. That's probably where I went wrong. Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm sorry. I will probably take it properly at some point. Just because, I want my page, you know, in the Goodreads like review or overview thing, like yearly review. I want the pages to like match and stuff, and I actually want the thing to have the cover as well. So, dilemmas.
I didn't realize that there was like specific people that had that privilege. So.
Yeah. Otherwise, anybody could have it. Yeah, do it, Paige. Do it.
We went through a stage where April and I didn't realize the rules had changed around the like short things that are like bonus stuff. So we were desperately trying to get the J. Christoph short story, the Illuminae little giveaway one that came as a free thing, tried to get that onto Goodreads and it kept rejecting it. The amount of times we were popping it on and it'd be there for like 5 minutes and then it'd get taken down and we were there like, just let us count it towards our Goodreads
That's so funny. They should have accepted it though.
Yeah, no, apparently there's rules around if it's not actually published and available to purchase, it can't be on Goodreads. Apparently.
Oh.
So because it was just a pre-order incentive.
I see a lot of stuff on Goodreads that's self-published that hasn't been actually published.
I think self-published is okay, but if it's not available to get, it's not. So because it was a pre-order incentive and you had to have like pre-ordered to get it, that means it wasn't on there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Aaron, I totally agree. You've got to edit it so it's right.
Yeah. Oh, same. If I could edit it, I would edit everything I've read.
Mm-hmm.
But it's confusing as well because there's so many different editions of things, and I try and pick the right one, and I try and get the page count to be like near enough. It's hard. It's hard, especially for middle grade books. We need middle grade librarians.
Because I feel like a lot of the YA stuff people are correcting. Yeah, you do it. You become a librarian, Paige.
Do it for all of us.
I'm like trying to find how to do it on Goodreads now, and I'm like,
do the become a librarian thing, and then there's like things you have to read, and then you have to. There's like scenario situations that you have to click the right thing for. Like if this happened, what would you do? And you had to. It's like a multiple choice. So yeah, that's the test.
Where is that even located? Oh, I finally found the Goodreads giveaways.
Ooh.
Did you not know where those were?
But they're... Yeah, no, I didn't. Like, I've heard about them, but I was like, I know not where these are located.
I keep getting invites for them, but I don't really do much else with them.
Yeah, they look pretty interesting.
Well, you can be a librarian for us. Thank you.
I would love to be. I'm still trying to find where the fuck.
Oh, here it is.
Do it. How did you find?
I googled Goodreads librarian.
Yeah, I was about to suggest that. Why don't you just do that? It's the easiest thing to do.
And then it was like, what is a Goodreads librarian link? And then it says if you want to become one, you can apply here.
Well, fine then. Be smart.
Oh, Paige, you know Anna James, who wrote that Pages and Co. Tiny Book Wonders.
Yeah.
She did a live show with Robin Stevens yesterday on YouTube, and I was like, commenting in the live chat and stuff. And then she sent me a random DM on the night time, and it was like, "Thank you so much for doing the live show thing." And she's going to tune into my live show tonight as well.
Oh,
so like an actual she's like an actual I don't know if you guys know Pages and Co. that series. It's like a young girl, she can wander into books, so she can wander into like Alice in Wonderland, Anne of Green Gables. She can like talk to the characters, and the characters can visit her, sort of thing. It's a really good.
It is on my Believathon TBR.
Oh, nice! You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And there's some references to my home place as well. Ooh. So yeah, you learn so much about me. Not really, but yeah. Yeah, she was saying, "Well, tune into your live chat with Michelle Harrison." I was like, "Get in." So hopefully she'll be in the comments.
I'm literally gonna see. I read the first Amelia Fang yesterday in like one drive on my car.
Yeah.
And I was like, I realized my library's audiobook, or actually all their digital loans have upped because their physical places are shut. And so I'm like, finding lots of middle grade.
Oh, and you listen to Amelia Fang. What was that like as an audiobook?
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, good.
I don't like the only other middle grade I've listened to on audiobook was the Catherine Arden ones, and I don't like the audiobook for those.
Yeah, I listened to Small Spaces audiobook this month. Yeah, I wasn't you're taking with the audiobook.
Yeah, I think the narrator for that was very like condescending, kind of. I don't know. Came across very like immature in audiobook, which I feel like it wouldn't in a physical book. But the Amelia Fang ones were great. It really reminded me of did you ever read back in the day?
Oh.
I was a literal child. What were they called? The first one was, it might have been an Australian series. I can't remember for sure. Might have been. The first one was called like Stories to Eat with a Watermelon.
I'm going
to find it.
Yes,
I'm going to find it. Paige, do you know Stories to Eat with a Watermelon?
No.
Paige doesn't know.
Wait, is that the
It's a fairy. It's like there's something. A fairy named Freddy, and other stories to eat with a watermelon. I think is the first one,
Oh.
or another stories to eat with a something. Eat with a banana
Jackie
is
French.
the first one. Yeah, it is a Jackie French. So it's an Australian, but the Amelia Fang thing was very similar to me.
Ooh.
It's a very similar thing, and this is like an 8-book series. It's a girl, and her best friend is a fairy. Her other friend is a prince who's been turned into a frog, but he doesn't want to get turned back into a prince. And the first 4 books are sets of short stories, and then they become full novels. And they are so good. I was obsessed with them when I was 12.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it does kind of sound similar to Amelia Fang then, yeah.
Yeah,
we
but
do
more
have prince and stuff.
Yeah, more like the fairy side of Amelia Fang. If you were following the fairies, it would be this.
Ah.
And it's fairy with a PH. Yeah.
Ooh, I like it.
So if you can find them, they are amazing.
I'll save my
I
library
like
stocks
random Australian shit.
I'm reading stuff. Yeah. I love all the international things that I've never heard of. It's brilliant.
Have you heard of Paul Jennings? Or who's the other one? They worked, and it's not Andy Griffith.
Andy Griffith is Australian, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Does he double up with Paul Jennings?
I don't know. There was someone else, I think, that did a lot of stuff with Paul Jennings. I think Andy Griffith was a bit younger.
Okay. Gav, I think you'd really like Paul Jennings stuff. It's a bit...
we were literally talking about Paul Jennings yesterday because we were watching TV show intros to stuff we watched as kids, and obviously Round the Twist came up, as it does.
Round the Twist.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm still forever scarred by a Paul Jennings short story from one of his collections. It was one of the disgusting ones, the something disgusting. And the kid is thinks his island that he lives on has a whole heap of little chocolates on the ground, and he's eating them all, and they're goat poops. Oh. They're goat poops.
What?
And I am still scarred. I don't know why this has stuck with me for 12 years.
Oh my
God. Eating goat shit's probably not safe for work either.
Yeah, that was in a grossest stories or something, or yeah,
it is funny. Sorry, what was the prompt that we came up with earlier? Because I just thought of another one.
Oh shit, what was it?
It'll come to me later.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paul Jennings, Australian author, weird, very weird and wacky. And who did the
responding to Erin's comment, the episode of Round the Twist that fucked me up is the one with the fish and the penis.
Oh, I've heard about that one. That sounds
I don't
horrible.
remember that.
He wins this. I think is it Branson, the youngest one, wins the swimming competition because a fish flies up his penis and makes his penis into a propeller.
No.
Yeah, this show's not safe for work either.
Oh my god! Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, I think so. Or one of them.
Is it on the Australian ones?
I think so. I don't know if it's on the UK, but I'm pretty sure it's on the Australian one. And then the other absolutely ridiculous episode of Round the Twist was the one where Peter gives birth to a tree's baby or something.
What is this show?
I swore I watched it because I remember the theme tune so well, but none of these episodes are ringing a bell.
There were each separate season had a different set of actors, so you might have watched one season and not other ones.
Not the others, yeah. Or whatever was airing. Oh my god. Sounds fun.
That show was incredibly crazy.
What is Sweet Jesus?
Though, in fun facts, my boyfriend lives near the lighthouse it was filmed at, and his dad went to the school opposite the school where the school scenes were filmed at. So that's our little, like, ooh. We know someone.
That is quite cool.
That's so funny.
Is it on Netflix? Did you find it?
Hi, kid show. Here's a little boy with a fish in his dick. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
100% what Rama Twist is. Oh. So that was a fun time. There are so many shows that I remembered watching that I totally forgot existed.
Yeah. Oh, I love when we get the nostalgia kick. Oh.
Cyber Chase. Can anyone remember Cyber Chase? Was that an Australian-only show?
Oh, I thought you meant Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase.
No.
I don't know Cyber Chase.
I have to Google all this shit.
Google the theme song.
I wasn't
Cyber
allowed
Chase.
to watch TV. Oh, Cyber Chase. That was a cute one. Yeah.
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 Is it Australian specifically? I'm not sure.
I never heard of it.
Oh, that's CSI. I don't know.
I can't tell.
PBS Kids. Where's PBS?
That might have been American then. But oh my god, that was so good. I loved that show.
Yeah, I think it's American. Why do I still have those Ugg boots open? They're scary.
Your vagina boots.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, it's not on Netflix anymore. What was it on? How did we watch it?
Stan?
Maybe.
Disney Plus.
It's an iView, but that doesn't help anyone else. Somebody wrote an article saying Round the Twist is still the most cooked show in Australian TV history. Yeah.
Oh my lordy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to find it other than iView.
Oh, too good. Yeah, that was the end of a weird ass show. Who was it that wrote The Day My Bum Went Psycho?
That was Andy Griffiths.
Yeah.
That's
what
also
a great name.
Yeah, Gav.
Literally, that's the title of my autobiography. So it's not
only imagine why.
I should say my my bum went psycho.
Yeah.
Just a day.
Yeah.
No.
There was it's a whole series though. Is it Zombie Bums from Uranus or something? It's like book 3.
Welcome to Australia.
Zombie Butts from Uranus. Yeah, that's it.
At least it's memorable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Reminds me of what is it called? It's not Australian, I don't think. I used to get them in Scholastic all the time. The Captain Underpants.
Oh
yeah.
That cookie.
All down the bottom.
Nice.
Yeah, I have that one. I know that one, finally.
2 shelves are from my school library. So
nice.
You stole books from your school library?
No, the one I had at school when I was on class. My classroom library, I should say.
Okay.
But now not being on class, I'm like, you can stay at my place. So let's Wonder.
Oh, I love that one.
The boy at the back of the class.
Oh, I love that one too.
Nevermore.
Love that one.
The entire Bad Guy series.
Never heard of it.
Oh my god, it's like the biggest trip out. The Bad Guys?
Which I don't think I've heard of that.
Oh
Me
my god.
neither.
It's like
Is there like
short.
a guy with the fish for a head? Is that? Yeah? Okay, I've
And
seen the
there's a
covers.
snake,
I haven't read
and
them.
they go like through time travel and shit. Like there was one that I read, and it wigged me out because this snake was like, it's a kid's book, but the snake was tripping balls. So yeah, I'll send through a photo that absolutely petrified me when I can find which one it's in.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, and then Percy Jackson,
Yay. Yay.
all of the Captain Underpants.
Mm-hmm.
First How to Train Your Dragon.
Ah.
Almost said How to Train Your Gavin for a second.
It is How to Train Your Gavin. It is that. She was inspired by me to write that series. So
yes. It's just utter grace and perfection.
yeah. So graceful.
And yeah, so I've got a few other middle grades floating around and stuff.
Yeah, you do. You have Pinch of Magic, Rust Tart, Sprinkle of Sorcery, Nevermore.
There's up the top. There's Us with Chicken Legs.
Ah, yeah, I love that one. Who sent you that one?
A Secret Admirer.
Oh, I thought so. You get too many of those. You get too many Secret Admirers.
I know. I have way too many.
You do, way too many. Makes me jealous.
You may have missed what I talked about before you joined the chat.
Oh, God. Talk about it now. Talk about it now.
I
don't care that we're live. Do it now.
Live?
Yeah.
So have you got the house party app, Gav?
Yeah. Actually, I used it for the first time last night with a couple of friends, and the connection is terrible because I think everyone's using it at the same time. Yeah.
Ours is actually really good, but that might be because our connection in Australia is shit, so I don't know any different.
Ooh.
However, I was talking to someone, and then another someone decided to gay crash that chat because we hadn't locked the room.
Oh, yeah, crap, yeah.
And so we were just talking, all three of us.
And not awkward at all.
Hi.
Wasn't awkward, was it?
No, not at all.
Oh, perfect.
Were they inappropriate previous messages in the chat because it was live, wasn't it? It's like a FaceTime, yeah. I was going to say, if there was a chat and there were previous messages.
And they saw them, yeah.
So one of them, the one that gay crashed, sent me a message being like, ooh, and I'm like, you wouldn't be game. He's like, wouldn't I? I'm like, nah, not at all. You'd be too uncomfortable. And then, so he came in. He then left. So we locked the room. He sends me a photo of it being locked and he goes, that's a bit suspicious with a wink face.
Ooh, he played.
And so I responded with, at least the phone sex is great. And then he responded with, so great that you have time to respond to my message. And I was like, the vibrations are helping. Keep it up. And yeah, that was my night.
Paige,
also, sorry,
I thought
Muzz.
I was dirty, but God, you take it to the next level.
Well, I created this for a reason. I needed to get it out.
Very true, very true.
Yeah,
I love it.
Always knocking on your door.
Yeah.
It hurts. I've sort of just like stopped.
I've just had a notification off House Party. This is why this app is so creepy. It's got such and such is in the house, and that seems like a horror movie. So the House Party app is actually really scary. It's actually terrifying. There is somebody in the house. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, don't download it. Don't download it. It freaked me out. I don't want this person in my house.
Yeah, it says my sister is in the house.
No, and it's quarantine as well.
Yeah, like, nah, stay away.
Stay away.
How has everybody been quarantine-wise? Are you guys been okay?
Yeah. I still get to leave the house.
Oh.
Yeah,
Thing
I
like that.
have to leave for work as well.
When?
Die.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh yeah. Oh.
How are you going with it, Caitlin?
I'm asthmatic, so it's not like I can go out to do exercise either. So like, yeah, I'm stuck in here forever.
Oh no.
24/7, 7 days a week for like 3 weeks.
Ugh.
That's
That sucks.
bad.
Yeah. See, I could
At
go
least
out,
you
but
have
I
light, because like before this I was like, I don't leave the house anyway, so this should be easy. But then, like the third day came by, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot what the sun looks like, and I can't remember what fresh air is like. So I'm deprived.
What is
My
going
cat has to stay in as
on?
well.
Oh.
Yeah, like they can get it from us, but we can't get it from them. And trying to explain that to a cat who can't understand English is really hard.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
This is my screen right now.
Speaking of pets, I got a message last night asking if I would like to foster a puppy for 8 days.
Oh.
Yes, say yes.
Yeah.
I have. So they'll be arriving on the 1st if I do get accepted.
Oh.
Nice.
But I've been through this twice, and both times it didn't end up happening. So I'm like just trying not to jinx it. But yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll have a little thing scampering around.
Yay!
Oh, that's gonna be so cute.
How's Oscar doing?
Oh, Oscar's fine. He's clingy as fuck though. He's outside at the minute. Probably going for his morning poop. So I'd rather him do it
Always an
outside
important
than
thing.
inside. It is. I mean, I've been for a morning poop myself, 20 minutes before live. So glad I found
And you
it out.
still made it on time?
Oh yeah, with my coffee as well, which I've got none left of it now. So I'm sad. I'm heartbroken. But
I finished mine.
But no, Oscar's fine. He's but then Suki's annoying because Suki just keeps meowing at us, and I don't know why. Stop meowing. He's got the most loudest and annoyingest meow in the world.
Oh, no.
Meow, meow, meow.
I can promise you, mine's is worse.
Oh.
Mine sounds like a person. Yeah,
Oh.
it's weird. You can actually hear him from like any room in the house.
What? Like a
You can
person
hear him from
though?
outside,
Do an impression.
like a person.
Do an impression.
I can't.
It makes me think of
Okay.
people whose sneezes sound like achoo. Those people
Achoo.
frustrate me to no end.
Like really petite, classy sneezes. And then it's me like,
It depends.
Oh,
I will. If I'm
2
trying
seconds.
not to.
My battery's about to run out. I need to plug in my laptop. Hang on, 2 seconds. Sorry.
Oh, go, go, go.
Yeah, if I'm trying not to sneeze and then I have to, it will come out as. But then if I'm allowed to just.
adorable. No.
If I'm allowed to just free ball it, I'll be like, ah!
Yeah, that's my magic.
But yeah. So. The ag boots have come off because I want to sit for a second. But last time I did this, I nearly fell off my chair twice. So let's see how we go.
I literally just still have a loading screen in my normal screen, and I'm looking at you all in the tiny little viewfinder ones down the bottom. I don't know what's happening. Have a look, I sent it to the Twitter. My view at the moment is awful.
Gav, I failed the librarian.
What how you done it?
Yeah, because I just guessed what it was.
And did you get them right?
No, I failed it.
Oh, yeah, same.
I got one. So I don't even know how many questions there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 7 right.
You think that was more than
How many
right?
do you need to get right?
Probably all of them.
Yeah. Anyway, I've taken a photo of it, so now I can just look up the answers and do it in 23 hours and 44 minutes. So
Oh, that's right. I can do it. Then.
you can do it every 24 hours. Itchy nose. Yeah.
Unless I change all the questions.
Oh.
Well, next time I won't do it while I'm on a live and can actually, dedicate the time to it. And then I'll go in and put in your book for you.
Thanks. I'll send you a list of all the ones I need correcting. And then you can do that.
That'll be your whole job. You'll be working from home full time, just correcting books.
Honestly, would happily. I just, I want to get anyway.
I will pay you
with hugs.
with hugs.
It's fucking coronavirus.
And we are millions of miles apart.
That doesn't matter.
A virtual hug. Yeah.
God, how's the morning?
I am sort of looking at moving back in with my grandpa and saving up money to come traveling.
Oh, that's
nice.
perfect.
Yes, I am hopefully, when this all blows over and actually have money, would like to go to Germany to see Muzz, and if I could stop in on the way and say hello.
No.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm joking. You are welcome. You are welcome.
Yeah.
In Newcastle.
Yeah.
In the tune.
So yeah, that is a good
tentative
plan.
That is a good
I'm not sure what I will do. I would like to do that.
Yeah.
Also, Muzz, fair warning, I'm coming eventually.
Oh, scary.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, it's like I'm in your house.
It's kind of funny because he'd probably just wink at that. Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm curious.
Oh, go on.
What has been your favorite read of this year so far?
Oh, that's hard. I need to get up my core pile. I was
going to say, I need to get up my 2020 reading challenge to know what I've even read.
Yeah, it's terrible though. Like, we should know outright what our favorite book's been, but no.
Because I sort of got hit in the feels, but I still just want to double check it and make sure that it is that one that I'm thinking.
I think mine might be Skyward.
Ooh.
But the thing is, I just finished reading Starsight earlier this week, and I didn't think it was as good.
They're very different.
Yeah, really different. But it was still good. So it's either that or Saga Volume 1.
Saga's good.
Which I loved. And Wild Spark by Vashti Hardy.
What was the last one?
Wild Spark by Vashti Hardy. It's a good one. I loved Saga so much. I thought it was so good.
I've only read the first 2 volumes.
Yeah,
this year.
Is the second volume good? Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. I got them on Kindle Unlimited, which, by the way, is like going to save my life this year. I'm a big kid.
Fair. That is good. If I could read on the Kindle, I can't read on the Kindle anymore. I can't read on the screens for too long, so I can't do that.
I want to Witches of Ruin.
Oh, Witches of Ash and Ruin.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I think it's available physically. Is it available in Australia?
It is. In Australia.
Was that an interpreted accent?
I'm sorry, but that was better than the narrator in Into the Drowning Deep.
Yay!
I read Lexicon on audiobook, and that had an Australian character, and it was so bad.
Oh
god. And then
no, it's terrible when they have a bad accent on these narrations. It really takes out the story.
Yeah, and I feel like they need to just instead of just getting people to do an Australian accent, they need to hire someone who is Australian every time because no one can do it right.
No.
and it's
I
going
can
to
say
be
the same
bad.
for Scottish people as well.
Yeah.
Like when they
Yeah.
get people doing the Scottish accents for Scottish books.
Yeah.
Logic? Where?
Yeah. People don't think. It's genuinely like, it's not hard. Just get somebody who has that accent to do the accent. And that's like
Yeah.
really freaking
I'll
good at it.
volunteer, I'll do it for free.
Yeah. I'll do the Geordie accent. And people can instead of people trying to do it, because nobody can do the Geordie accent like me.
No one
No
can
one.
do you like you, Gav.
Oh, I know. They can't do me anywhere near as good as I can do myself. Sometimes it's better that way.
Less disappointment.
Yeah, cut out the middleman. You know.
So, did you find yours?
I found mine. I reckon it's Foul as Fair by Hannah Capin was my favourite so far. And I listened to it on audiobook. The audiobook was amazing. I feel like some people didn't like it as much because they read it physically. The audiobook was fantastic.
What say
So that is my...
Who is
I think I got it on Audible. Hannah Capin.
I've seen that around.
It is so good.
That is... Wait, is it Foul as Fair or Fair as Foul?
Foul as Fair.
Oh yeah, the one with the bright cover.
We have a lipstick on the cover.
The UK one's a lipstick, and then the US one is the girl, and it's all like pop art kind of thing. But the one that I bought was the lipstick one.
Oh, I like the lipstick one. That is much nicer.
See, I don't like the lipstick one. I think it looks incredibly 90s.
I love the 90s, though. 90s are good,
I feel like
man.
it just looks weird on the bookshelf. Like, I feel like at the bookstore it looks out of place. But the US one is also pretty intense. So.
Oh. I haven't seen any of that cover art, but I'm going to look that up. Because it sounds like a good book. I've seen it around. It does look good.
It is so good.
Ooh, excellent.
Gavin, like last month.
Well, was that sorry? It froze for a second.
Did you haul Sisters Grimm last month?
Oh yeah, I did.
Because I want to like ruin you on it because it was awful.
Really? Oh
Is it horrible?
I've got the arc for it.
Oh shit.
It was so bad.
Oh no. Somebody gifted me it though, so I feel like.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay then. I was like, I really think this is so too much.
Yeah.
It took me a whole week to read, which is long for me and the size of it. And it's like my worst so far this year, I think. It has like 5 points of view, and one of them is first person and the rest are all third person for like no reason.
That's confusing.
No clear reason. It has like the whole I guess like drive of the plot is only in the synopsis and the front cover and is not actually explained anywhere in text until like 400 pages in. How did
that get published?
Yeah,
I don't know, it was bad. It's a pretty cover, and there was some like occasional super impactful like mini moments, but like you expect it to be like a full fantasy, right? Like it sounds like it should be a full fantasy, but it's really just these girls with like tiny magical powers that they're all doing their little thing in a contemporary setting, and they're just on their own trying to figure out how to live their life, but maybe occasionally these magical powers intrude. But then apparently they're all supposed to be in a fight to the death, but you only know that from the synopsis. You don't know that from the book at all. It's just like 400 pages of them like all living their individual lives. And
that's gun.
So boring. It was so not what I was expecting at all, though it is very adult in the like subject matter of each of their lives. Like one girl's out sleeping with professors.
Hey.
A lot of sex is happening. One girl got abused as a kid, and that's like an ongoing theme for her. And like it's all very dark, but like not at all what it sounded like it was meant to be. I feel like it was two stories that got like smushed together, and it doesn't work. It is not a good time.
Oh crap!
Would not recommend.
No. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, though.
Yeah.
I'll leave that. I'll avoid it.
I just needed to poo-poo on it because I had a bad time.
Too funny. I was gonna read it. Now I might not.
Maybe if you find like
I know I was going to buy it this year.
yeah, maybe don't buy it. Maybe just like borrow
No.
it.
Well,
Borrow it.
I've got the ARC on NetGalley, so
Yeah, just read the ARC. That's
Yeah.
fine.
But then I'm wasting my time.
Read the first bit, and if you're not enjoying it, DNF. Because I was like, I'm staying here for the premise of like the grim stuff. That's like a key buzzword for me. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm here, I'm sticking with it. And then I was like, I'm kind of bored, but like it's going to pick up soon, right? It's going to pick up soon, right? It's going to pick up soon, right? And then we're at like page 500, and then it kind of picked up in the last like 20 pages. I was like, why did I stick around for this? I should have just DNF'd it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Are the characters
No.
good?
Kind of, but it also jumps between their point of view so fast that it's hard to get absorbed. I remember hearing that critique about something else. And yeah, it just like bounces between them so fast that you can't get attached, even though they're individually interesting. Like if it was an individual story about all the characters, it would be good. Also, the romance is like the worst, like, sudden flip from enemies to lovers that I've ever seen in my life.
I know. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of enemies to lovers if it's not done right.
I love it.
It's
No. If it's not done right, it can seem like really fake and forced.
And it kind of like came out of nowhere. Like I was like, why do you love her? Like you were meant to hate her. Like why do you care?
Hating her.
Yeah, like they were meant to be enemies, dueling to the death or whatever, and then he's just like, wait, no, I love her, and like gave up his life for her or whatever. I don't know, it just didn't make any sense. It was all kinds of dumb.
Where's the logic?
Becky, let me smash.
Yeah. Though everyone was having a lot of sex, so.
We're in.
Yep.
I really, really want to read A Court of Mist and Fury. But
Lots of
I haven't
smashing.
got it. I'm leaving it for May. So
Good show. Good show.
Really, that book is like 80% smashing. Don't expect much plot. Lots of smashing.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's fine. Have you read Crescent City yet?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
And I'm so pissed off that there was no smashing.
It leaves you with a lot of blue balls, right? Yeah.
I was like, just one? No!
Oh, that's also another good point for round 2 of Now Safe for Workathon. Blue balls.
Blue balls, yep.
Yeah.
Write it down.
So I was like, there was that one scene. The one scene, and I was like, we didn't even go all the way in one scene? In the only scene?
Yes. Is that the end of part 3?
I think so.
Yeah. And then the thing happens after it, like the plot.
Yeah, and stops, and you're like, yeah. I'm so disappointed. If the second book isn't just constant smash the whole way through, I don't know why.
I think that's going to be Sarah J. Maas's thing. The second book is where all the smash happens. Like A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury, you know? So maybe. Yep. But did you enjoy the book, though?
Yeah, I did. I did think maybe the middle section could have been well condensed.
Oh, yeah. Goes on forever.
Yeah. I enjoyed myself, but I was like, this 400 pages could have been 50 pages. But I guess good slow burn on the romance, probably better than she's done in any other book.
Anal, yeah. We've been going for the anal prompt.
How would we feel about having one of the prompts be deep throating?
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What would go with that though?
Leave it with me. I'll work on it.
Paige, you have to tell us about your favourite book of the year, because I know you've been waiting for the opportunity to gush about it.
I may or may not have gushed to someone last night when I was house partying with them. So I went off on a serious tangent. Poor bastard doesn't know me from a bar of soap, and I talked for about 15 minutes on this one book. So's not so's. If you want to date me, this is what you're getting into. Please don't date me. So my favorite book of the year at the moment is A Heart in the Body and the World by Dev Coletti, and fucking hell, fuck my soul. I can't. Oh, it's beautiful. So it deals with a really heavy subject matter that I feel might be a spoiler. It got spoiled for me, and I feel if I had have gone in not knowing it, I would have enjoyed it even more.
Ooh.
But so if you do have any triggers, look it up. So then I'm not going to ruin it for everyone else. But yeah, it's something traumatic happens, and this chick decides to run from one side of the country to the other. And let's get deep and meaningful, because feelings.
Erin's idea for a prompt. Sorry, I'm interrupting you, but I just said Erin's idea for a prompt.
I've just seen it.
Oh my god, yes, that is done.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, that's so good. That's so creative.
That would be the perfect opportunity for a body read that you have to space out over like the whole 2 weeks of a readathon. And you can't finish early.
That would be blue balling. Space out a buddy read over the 2.
You must have a document full of ideas now.
It's only the 4. Thank you for that. Do you mind if we use it? Like credits, where credits due. So this girl was describing how this nice guy came. She'd just ended a relationship, or had a relationship end, and this nice guy came to the school, and she was nice to him. And he started to develop an infatuation. And she ended up feeling really uncomfortable around him. And it hit home for me, because I realized that I have put myself in that situation time and time again, thinking I just have to be polite to these people because that's the way that I should be. And then they've taken advantage of that time and time again. And I was just like 11:30 at night, FaceTiming Murray, crying my eyes out, having a panic attack over this, and realizing that I've been this person for so long, and I felt dirty and cheap. And it was like, oh, feelings, fuck off. And I think when a book can make you feel that much, that automatically is top tier for me.
100%.
Funnily enough, the sexual harassment that he does, that she doesn't like, she's like, oh, he's just, he's sensitive, but if I call him sensitive, he'll fly off the handle. But he is just sensitive. Like, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. He's just confused. And she was justifying it. And I'm like, stop me. And yeah, like, there's no rape in the book. That's not the traumatic incident. But yeah, the scene that got me, they were at prom and he was dancing up against her and she described his heart on. And I was like, working as a nightclub promoter for 6 months on a Friday and Saturday night, I know that feeling all too well.
Oh.
And it brought out a lot of disgust and just but all that aside, the ending I fucking loved. I think I sent Cara, did I send you the clip of me just fucking bawling my eyes out?
Yeah. You did.
Because like happy tears, not
I was
sad
like,
tears.
Did you like this?
Yes, I loved it. I was like, And yeah, so it was like, yes, these are things. Yes, I know. And I just, why do we make excuses? Like, it's not okay. And I think having this book and being able to articulate that this is actually the thing that is causing my discomfort, I can now put into words and I can explain to people these situations. Like a lot of the, recently I've been going through like a lot of shit and accepting and being open about why I don't drink. And that's because every time that I've been in a depressive state and I've drunk, I've either cut myself or wanted to walk in front of a train. So I stopped. But people never accepted that as a good enough reason. Like, because I wouldn't say
Australian culture.
Yeah, 100%. They're like, well, you used to be fun when you drink. You used to do this. You used to be this. And I'm like, I know, but I would rather be alive. And I had to come and accept in myself that I'm allowed to say, I don't drink because I'd fucking kill myself.
You also should be allowed to just say, I don't drink because I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, 100%. But like Australian drinking culture, it's a thing. It's bad. But
gosh,
this book has now cemented another piece of my jigsaw in explaining that, and I just I can't thank it enough for doing that. And so yeah, that's why it's like my fave of the year at the moment, and like way too deep and personal, but there you go. Yeah, okay, back to balls. How do we like balls?
Smooth.
Good segue.
I was gonna say, but that was smooth, Paige, but also I like my balls smooth. Oh, bless you, Paige. Air hug.
Great hug. But yeah, so
what's the title of the book?
A Heart in a Body in the World.
It is on script.
It is on script. I have physical and listened simultaneously and spent a lot of the time crying.
It is on my my extensive script saves.
Oh, there's so many good ones.
And I keep getting shaped.
Yeah, well, just do what I did.
Yeah, I'm tempted. Just get a bunch of email addresses to do 3 months.
And then you do the month and then go back to your old one that's been shaped, and then you get to go and just pay the 2 fees, and it's still cheaper than Audible.
Yeah.
I didn't say that out loud.
No, you didn't. Scandal.
I just want them. I think was I talking to Aaron about this? I was talking to someone on Twitter about how it should just have a like tier option where if you want actually unlimited, you can pay extra money. Like, yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah, like because some people they won't go through 3 audiobooks or 6 audiobooks or whatever the cap is. But
I don't even know what the cap is. I don't think they know what the cap is.
No, I don't think they know either.
Yeah, I don't even listen to that many audiobooks, and I got capped. That was right after I listened to Tilly and the Book Wanderers as well.
I feel like it's like 2 per publishing house or something like that. So, or 2 per distributor. So if you do 2 from the same distributor, that whole distributor gets knocked out, but you get other ones. But I've read like 4 books in a month and then been down to just self-help audiobooks, and I'm like, I'm not here for this one.
No.
I'm here to be self-helped. They're like, look at all these options we still have available for you, and I'm like, no.
Are we sneaky? Well, I'm sneaky. Yeah, I got capped after because I started and stopped a few because I thought I'd be interested and then changed my mind. And then I got capped and I was like, fuck this, I'm just gonna make another account.
Yeah.
Claim the 30 days.
Though I also figured out another slight cheat with Scribd. I don't know if it'll work again, but I had my credit card hacked, so I got a new card, and so I hadn't updated my details, and my subscription didn't renew. But I went in straight away and put in my new details and paid for it, and I got an extra 2 months free.
Oh, nice.
They just gave me 2 free months for returning to the service. I was like, I only left it an hour ago.
Oh wow!
That's so funny.
That is so good. You know, Becca of the books, she doesn't have to pay for script until like 2034.
That is
That
nuts.
is brilliant.
That is brilliant. I wish I didn't have to pay until 2034, let me tell you.
Do you have any free months yet?
Nope.
Oh, I'll make a third account and just go through your channel.
It's all good, really. The Alcrate Junior box, I need one more person and then I get one free.
Ooh.
I know.
If I wasn't in Australia, I'd be on that for you.
Me too.
That must be a bitch to post internationally to Australia. Oh my god, I
Well,
couldn't
it's
even
more
imagine.
the cost of the box.
Oh yeah, conversion
Price.
rates too
Conversions.
nasty.
Ew.
Like it,
I know
the
April gets
regular
some, but
one's
she's a rep.
100, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Even the Australian-based ones are like so expensive.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Like Warrior
It
Chronicles is
hurts.
expensive.
Ew, let's not.
It's like $60 or something if you include shipping. $60 or $70 for an Australian-based one, which should be local shipping.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
And this is why I don't get book boxes.
same.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I do get them over Christmas. I get them
Nice.
from about November to February. So, and then I stop again.
I'm always like, would I use those things? And then I'm like, no.
I've used my socks from one of them.
Oh.
I've used
That's
the gloves.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm.
I've had the gloves. And the planner. I actually use that. Ow! My legs. I've got to sleep. I use that heaps.
Is that the Outcrate planner?
Yeah.
So I feel like it just does not have enough space for me.
No, it wouldn't for you. Just gonna put
I
that
always
out
look
there.
at every reading planner and I'm like, oh, it's not gonna fit.
Well, someone managed to read a book a day or the equivalent amounts for what, 3 months?
Yeah, and I didn't think we were going to make it this month, but I decided I really wanted to read 2 graphic novels, so I think we're going to do it. Oh,
Way.
Crazy.
I don't know how.
impressive.
This is nuts.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's
You
a
would've-
strange thing. It's like the opposite of a reading slump. This is not normal for me.
While you're still going, keep still going.
I as well.
Non-bookish related.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any words that you use that other countries don't that you find hilarious?
Words.
Surely,
Like-
but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, you're
Yes.
putting us on the spot here.
Using a bog?
The entire
Oh.
Scottish language.
Oh,
Okay, stop. Fair.
are you talking like bog rolls?
Yeah,
Paige?
like I'm seeing these around and I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
A bog. That's what people used to say in medieval times as well, like a
Mhm.
bog. So we're just kicking it old school, girl.
Because it doesn't develop.
Like I've heard it. I don't use it personally,
Yeah, I
but I
don't
don't
use
use
it.
a lot of Australian slang. But I still can like I'm from a very bogan town. Our high school, we just called our high school Seco, short for secondary college. But that's what everyone in the town called it, just Seco, which is incredibly bogan to me. But I still avoid them at all cost. The very boganisms that I am familiar with.
Of course.
No.
I can't think of anything.
The most Australian thing you've ever heard. What's the one that's no wuckers?
No walkers. I've never
that?
heard anyone actually say that.
I use it all the time.
I say no was bras a lot.
I'll
But
say no
no was
wuckers.
bras is But I feel like by the time you get a little bit more north, even from like Melbourne slang is a little different from Sydney slang. I feel like. So Sydney's a little bit more bogan than Melbourne.
I don't know these words.
They're places.
Places. Bogan.
How do you remember the compass? Like,
never eat soggy Weet-Bix. That is how it happens, right? Oh, a very Australian thing that we always used to say is when we were playing tennis, if you hit the ball too hard, you'd eaten too many Weet-Bix. And if you didn't hit the ball hard enough, you hadn't eaten enough Weet-Bix. And that was the key distinguisher of how you played tennis. I don't know why.
That is brilliant. As an Australian, that's fucking hilarious because I understand.
And we'd comment that on everything, like, too many Weet-Bix. Professional tennis player had too many Weet-Bix.
Oh, Lord. Do you guys have
do away with kilojoules and just measure everything in Weet-Bix? Target!
Target. I know Target. Is that the American shop?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
We've got it
Australians
as well.
have them. Yeah.
You have them as well? Cool. I want one.
I
it's
used
different.
I used to our town had a Target Country because we weren't cool enough for a Target. Oh, the days. But everyone calls it Tajay. If you don't call it Tajay, who are you?
Sounds posh. I like it.
Yeah.
Tajay.
It's the like, oh well, we've got to be a little bit posh and shop at Tajay.
Oh.
Muzz is saying soggy cardboard flakes.
Are they Wheaties?
They're cornflakes, aren't they?
No, not cornflakes. I don't think cornflakes. No,
I feel like Wheaties are more cardboard, even a Special K, which is basically Wheaties with extra stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of it, or it makes me think of something, a good prompt for the next NSFW. A soggy biscuit. Do you know what that is? Do you know what soggy biscuit is? Yeah. Let's say Paige has now run away because she is absolutely mortified by the soggy biscuit.
Mary, are you saying that soggy cardboard flakes are Nutrigrain? I don't have enough Nutrigrain in my life.
But you should.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I was just casually dying.
Fair enough.
So what's the soggy biscuit?
You don't know what a soggy biscuit is?
I have a feeling I do, but I just want you to confirm, because for me that's like dipping a Monte Carlo in a glass of milk.
You're going to have to Google it without drinking anything.
Yeah, put the drink down, then Google.
Yeah.
Am I going to hate myself for this?
Yeah, probably.
Well, actually, search for a video instead. Yeah.
That's just no.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to. Oh, it was blue waffle. That was the other one.
That was the other prompt, yeah.
So we'll have to make it like a blue thing, because I've got blue balls, blue waffle, soggy biscuit, edging, deep throating, and shit.
It's the blue edition.
No.
But yeah, would you be keen for a round two? Like,
definitely.
If I actually gave people notice.
Yeah, give me notice, girl.
It was sort of like a
It was a very inspired thing, wasn't it? It was yeah.
I love that.
I wouldn't have waited either.
In the document where my last psych session is. Just started typing. Look, Muzz, I told you, it's just whatever the fuck takes our inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all dirty whore.
Dirty
Oh,
whore.
lemon
Or should it
stealing
just be
horse.
whore?
Lemon stealing horse. Has everyone else seen that?
What?
Have you not seen Lemon Stealing Horse? Have I got to introduce you to something?
Oh god.
Okay.
I've already
Lemon
been
Stealing
introduced
Whores-
once.
Lemon Stealing Whores is like just the best thing.
We can do that. Oh, is that the
It was
one with the video and they like put lemons in her bra and shit?
I think
And
so.
there's
Yeah.
a tree. I
Yeah.
think I might have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like find the there was
It
like
was
this
a porn
whole...
intro.
Yeah. And was there one with a fish? Oh! I'd forgotten about that. So my
Two girls, one fish.
no. My friend created a Woolworths ad
Oh my
using
god.
porn videos.
Oh no.
Oh, that could be another
Oh.
prompt, just porn. Love it. Look at us go. We've already got 8.
Wow.
Yeah. I just need to think of what the book thing will be.
I went to a Reddit that was Australianisms and unique Australian idioms, and I don't know anyone who uses any of these.
Dry as a dead dingo's donga.
I've never heard anyone actually say that ever.
My mother, you're welcome.
I do say carked it regularly.
Or is what's a something as a nun's nasty or whatever.
No.
Sorry, I was just watching the Lemon Tree intro thing. What the fuck?
Those lemon stealing whore!
Oh my
Dry
god.
as a nun's
I love it.
nasty.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
But like once
There's-
I'm here, I'm like, face like a smashed crab? Who says
Mhm.
that?
Although
Is this
I've
a
been
Sydney thing?
probably. What's some other
Flat
ones?
out like a lizard drinking.
Yep.
I've never heard these.
So yeah, they're from Sydney. Like, we'll admit, I know right now because I was just coughing up a storm, I sound like a chain smoker, or a man, take your pick. But that narrator in Into the Drowning Deep damn killed me.
I'll avoid
I
that.
would- I was like, I enjoyed the book. It was
Uh-huh.
just whenever the Australian spoke, I was like, oh, it hurts.
I do say a lot of calm your farm.
Calm your
Um,
farm.
Calm your
I
tits.
don't know. Is that
Oh, calm your
particularly
tits.
Australian?
Must be. Calm your tits, I do.
Calm your farm.
Calm
Calm
your
your-
farm. Yeah. Is that Australian or do you guys use that?
No.
It's Australian. Murray said, I'm so hungry I could eat the ass out of a low-flying duck.
I've never heard that in my life. Ooh.
Yeah. I now understand why people think Australians talk weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting that as well. Yeah.
Are there any
Tingle
from
on the
Scotland
blower.
that we can... What?
Give us a tingle on the blower.
Never heard of that.
Like call on the phone, but like, no. That's so no.
Mm-mm. Yeah, what are some Scottish ones?
So kind of similar to the last one. I'm so hungry I can eat a scabby horse.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Wee skinny Malinky. Somebody who's really skinny.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know. Like, Honestly, the best person to ask is my grand. She comes out with them all the time. So she comes out with them all the time.
I'm Googling now because I need some sayings that I'm sure we use all the time, but I cannot think of any.
You often forget that not everyone says them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure
Yeah.
the ones I actually say, I just don't remember that they're particularly Australian.
Yeah.
I
like Moz's. The one I love but have never heard in real life is, well, I'm not here to fuck spiders.
Yeah, no one says that.
But I know it's an Australian saying.
Unless it was just, I reckon that's a Tumblr saying that people were all talking about sayings from the areas and someone made up, well, I'm not here to fuck spiders as an Australian saying, and it's stuck.
Yeah, not wrong. I'm trying to find that like whole paragraph of text being like, got to go to the servo to grab my durries and
There was
but
one
I can't.
saw that was like in the virus, the Australian slang for the virus.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Where was it?
It's like, it's gonna happen. What are they gonna be? In ISO?
Yeah, in ISO. Any kids that are born now are going to be called coronas.
Yep. Get some Sani for your ISO. And the supermarket hoarders are going to be like magpies.
Yep. Oh, damn, they magpied the supermarket.
Yeah.
I get that one.
Yeah, they were good. Or just like trying to. I can't find this paragraph and it's annoying me because I want to.
That how to speak Australian kind of thing.
Well, we're also not here to fuck drop bears either.
I don't get where did drop bears even come from?
It was a tourist joke.
Surely, but like, why?
Well, we want to keep people away from the koalas, so we just make them out to be fucking petrifying.
Oh, God. Though they do sound awful when they're horny at night.
Yeah, it's kind of petrifying.
Horny koalas are a totally different experience.
What would you call a servo?
What would I call a servo?
I know what you'd call it, a servo.
A servo.
If I said to you, what do you think a servo is, Gav or Caitlin? What would you think?
Somebody who works retail?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Caitlin, come back to us. I think she's frozen.
Yeah.
That.
Another thing that I never say is durry. I've never heard that anyone that I've actually know use the word durry.
Dated a stoner. Definitely use that.
Even all my friends, we all say siggy. Siggy is the slang
yeah.
choice, not durry. It just doesn't get used to.
They were like pure bogan. So I learned a lot of expressions.
Have you ever had the Palmy Palmer debate?
Yes.
Palmer.
Chicken parmesan. I'm a Palmer. I'm a Palmer. Not a Palmy.
The whole area that I live in says Palmy, but where I grew up said Palmer, and I'm just blaspheme.
Got to go up to the servo to get me durries, then drop by the bottle-o. I promise you, that is a proper sentence.
Yeah.
Got to go up to the service station this afternoon to get me some cigarettes, then drop by the bottle shop.
Potato cakes versus scallops. Yes. Potato cakes.
Wait. What?
Potato cakes.
What's the difference?
In Victoria, you just say potato cakes. Potato scallops are not a thing.
A potato scallop's the one you get at the fish store?
Yeah, but they're just a potato cake.
I'm so confused.
They're just a potato cake. Queenslanders say potato scallops. So
Right.
are you close enough to the Queensland border that you could have some
Fuck no.
vague overlap?
Sydney's like in between.
I wasn't sure where your little town was.
Yeah, it's in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Yeah. But
do you guys say
Aaron,
buttfuck nowhere?
Buttfuck nowhere.
No.
We're just speaking in another language now, aren't we?
It's interesting. It is interesting.
You'll be
Aaron
able to
is in
fit
Brisbane.
Mhm.
Aaron would call them potato scallops, I'm guessing.
Muzz, what do you call them? Now that you're living in Germany, you bastard.
Yeah.
But they're consistently a potato cake here. But the few times I've ordered fish and chips in Brisbane, I had to like totally rewire my brain, being like, I'm going to call it a potato cake, and they're going to have no idea what I'm saying.
I think I call it a scallop. But I thought they were made out of fish, so now I'm confused.
A scallop is a fish, yes. So a scallop is an actual like fish thing, and you can get scallops from the fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
But a potato cake is the potato one.
But the scallops that we get from a fish shop are made out of potato.
What? No! No! Okay, you're a scallop.
I am a scallop.
Everyone in Victoria consistently says potato cakes. That is the piece of potato that is round and battered and fried. That is a potato cake.
They are delicious.
They're delicious. Potato cake. Though apparently you northerners call them potato scallops. And that's just not true. Like, that's not what they are.
Australian has a very big divide over different things, and it's really funny.
Juice boxes. Apparently Queenslanders call them poppers. Don't know why. Poppers to me are a party drug.
Okay, poppers are the drink or the like pool.
Party poppers. Yeah, I'll accept a party popper.
You just gotta pull it.
A party popper.
Oh,
I'll accept a party popper, but the juice box is a juice box. Or a prima. You can call it a prima.
You pop the lid on it. You pop the juice box.
Okay, so the juice boxes that are the box with the straw and you shove it in. Apparently those are called poppers.
No, it only applies to the ones that you pop the lid of.
Okay, no. So I knew a lot of people who were Queenslanders who tried to tell me that the ones that were juice boxes, they were also called poppers because you would blow them up and jump on them and they would pop.
Yeah. That I have
'Cause I called
experienced
the
many
other
a time
ones,
as a primary teacher.
Like the little cordial ones are pop tops and then juice boxes. But yes, in the gay scene, poppers are like sex drugs. So when people say poppers, I think sex drugs.
What?
You sniff them.
Yeah.
What?
My boyfriend had a really bad trip on one once. He was like, I need to get me into a hospital.
Oh dear.
He was like, the one and only time we're doing that.
Muzz, I hope you weren't jumping on the drugs. He said, I've made a mistake of jumping on one that wasn't quite empty. I'm assuming he's referring to the juice box.
The boxes, yeah.
Hopefully not drugs.
That makes more sense now. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. What's like the clubbing scene in overseas? Like, do you go out to clubs and get shit-faced and then dance all night?
I like how you use the Australian term shit-faced.
Yeah, like what do you mean by shit-faced? To be like
very drunk.
Oh, very drunk, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Well, it depends because some people go out to get drunk, or some people go out just to like dance and have a good time. Really.
See, in Australia, you don't go out to get drunk.
You have to get
because
drunk
you have to be drunk before you go.
Yeah. Fair. Sometimes I would do that at uni because I couldn't afford to do to.
It's a very uni thing.
Yeah.
We were definitely.
I don't do it now. God, I'm too old for that now.
Mm-hmm.
You careful, you're entering in your grandpa years.
Got the grey hairs to prove it.
What's it like in Scotland?
It's just the same. Like, you know, you either get drunk before you go out, or you go out and then accidentally get drunk. You'll go out and you'll be like, no, I'm just going to have a couple, and then I'm going to come home. And then you go out and a couple turns into 10, and then 10 turns into 20, and a couple means you're not going to walk home. You're getting carried home.
I'm glad to know that, like, even if we have a differing language, the language of alcohol is still the same.
Many regrets there.
Well, I feel like I don't know anyone who would spend that much out drinking, because everyone always wanted to be cheap.
Yeah.
I agree, Erin. I can't remember the last time I was drunk in a public place.
We're spending $500 a night and still drinking the guys under the table.
Yeah, that was not me. I did most of my drinking at house parties, not at clubs. At clubs, I was like, I'll have this one, this like orange and vodka, and I'll sit on it for a little while. But I would drink a lot at house parties.
Yeah, house parties I'd prefer. I would still prefer house parties.
So maybe this is an Australian thing. What age did you start drinking at house parties?
Oh, not until my 20s.
That's insane.
And I'm still in my 20s as well.
Was that a choice?
Oh yeah,
like a
like I didn't really.
choice?
Yeah, I didn't really have like many friends to like do house parties with. Like not like drinking friends. Like my friends were all mainly just like hang out kind of friends, not like alcohol. It wasn't until I went to uni really that started to happen. So
I'm not as bad as Erin. I was like 16, 17.
Ooh,
Between 16 and 17. Wasn't closing, I was 13. I had a friend who'd moved from Leeds, and he was like the gang leader of our group, I guess.
Leeds from the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'd moved when he was like 13, and he was like, yeah, there was nothing else to do. We were just out in the fields drinking at 10.
Nothing else to do. You could read. You could read a book. You could go to the cinema.
Bye, Muzz. Have fun at lunch.
Yeah.
And what about your experiences, Caitlin?
Well, me personally, I don't drink, but my biggest like partying experience, like house parties, getting drunk, was at 17, and then when I turned 18, I stopped drinking, which is a legal age to drink in the UK. By that point, I just stopped. But like you can walk to like when we have like gala days. I don't know if you have gala days anywhere else. You know what I'm talking about. So like you'll see like 8-year-olds walking about with like a bottle of Buckfast, which is like red wine, but cheap and like easy to drink.
Darn. If we haven't played Goon of Fortune, have you existed?
Wheel of Fortune.
Goon of Fortune.
Goon of Fortune. What's that?
I remember my favorite memory from a house party. I would have been 17, and my friend had a bag of goon, and it was half full, and he kept banging on people's heads and saying, "I knight you," whatever, with this bag of goon, and I don't know why. And it's still one of my favorite experiences from a house party. Goon is like bagged wine. Or boxed wine. Comes in the bag inside the box. And but you take it out of the box.
And then
drink it straight from the bag.
You put it on the clothesline.
Yeah. Yeah, Goon of Fortune, you put it on the clothesline and you spin, and whoever it lands on has to drink.
I can't tell if that's posh or if that's just like super cheap.
It's super not posh.
Do you know what's even less posh?
Oh.
Doing a shoey.
What is that? Drinking from a shoe?
Ew.
Ugh. I was not even. Ew. I did not approve of body shots. I thought that was bad enough, and a shoe is worse to me.
Yep. So
Ew.
I don't
You've
know
done
how
that?
it comes about. Huh?
You
And
did
you've
that?
done that?
No, fuck no.
Oof.
No, there's no way. I technically have been drinking since I was 2.
Oh,
Um,
I feel like you have a story to go with that.
it was offered to me by a family member.
I feel like-
Anytime I was with them, but it
I
would
feel
be a
like
whole can of beer.
Oh, okay, so you had like the parents that give you a sip of their beer because kids like the taste of beer for some reason, and they just gave you the whole can.
It was more alcoholic grandmother was like, here, have this because you can. And I'm like, okay, why not?
And little kids like the taste of beer for some bizarre reason.
It's weird because I, like, even before I stopped drinking 6 years ago, I hated beer.
Yeah.
But officially house party started drinking, I was 12, and it was a Midorian apple juice out of a giant glass bowl, and I just sat drinking from the bowl.
We used to share whole bottles of Frangelico, just like straight. Because you can.
Oh, what's like a really... Do you guys have like Tui's New or VB?
It's super bogan beers.
No.
What kind of beer do you have?
I don't drink beer.
Wine or
I don't know.
Guinness.
All I know are spirits or in cocktails, and that's all I ever have.
That's
So-
very classy, Gav.
Right?
what's your
So,
favorite?
My favorite cocktail? Ooh.
Yeah.
I love a woo-woo.
Ooh.
I know, I don't know. It's,
To me, that's a lady's bit.
oh, no, it's not. I will not drink from the fairy cup page. Woo-woo cocktail. Right, searching Google woo-woo cocktail.
Oh, that actually looks nice.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, it's
Vodka, peach schnapps, and cranberry juice.
yeah.
That I feel like I know that by a different name.
Yeah.
It most
so
likely
do
has
I.
a lot of different names.
Peach and cranberry.
It's bloody lovely. Don't like me a woo-woo.
Is that a wet pussy?
No, I
Is-
don't think so. Sex on the
What
beach.
is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
What
Sex
is in
on
a
the
wet
Beach.
pussy? Because I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
that's something schnapps.
But that's
Well-
my favorite.
I love cocktail names.
Wet pussy has it's lime juice.
Vodka, gin, coconut.
Wait, what one are you looking at?
Mine says vodka, gin, coconut. Yes, I'm over
Oh yeah.
18. Peach schnapps, pineapple juice, and cranberry juice.
And
I
lime.
typed in wet pussy shot. That might have had a difference rather than a wet pussy
I
cocktail.
did the same.
But what I used to have the most of was wet pussy frozen margaritas from the Mexican place.
Scooby Snack was one of my favorites.
Scooby snack? What's in that?
Let me see if I can find it. It's
Oh, everyone is
Malibu
breaking up on
Midori
Or is it just
whipped
Paige?
cream. Hello. Coconut rum, creme de bananas, pineapple juice, and
What is going on? Why am I
Midori.
breaking up?
Hello. I can hear you, Cara, but I
But-
can't hear anyone else.
Okay, yeah, I am having weird stuff happen on my end, so.
I can't even do the.
I thought my internet might have been dying, but.
No.
Erin, are you saying ammonia is your favorite alcohol?
Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
Oh.
Are we back?
We're getting sound. Mine still has the loading screen that it's had the whole time. It's its main screen.
Oh my god. Are we back? that work?
I can't tell. I'm hearing you.
Yeah, and everyone else is just quiet.
I can hear you.
Sorry.
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're working again. Yeah, so ice, Midori, Malibu, creme de banana, pineapple juice, and whipped cream is a Scooby snack.
Nice.
If I was going to
Creme
drink,
de banana.
that's what I would have.
I actively avoid cream and egg-based cocktails. I don't know why, but they make me feel icky. Just like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did anyone have any books that they wanted to talk about or anything now that we've covered things that aren't safe for work, including alcohol? Or any not safe for work things that they would like to talk about?
You know me, I only ever bloody read middle grades these days, God. I need to branch out.
You're very safe for work.
Too safe for work.
Well, it is your work, so I understand.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting I got a job.
Yeah. How are you coping with?
Oh, fine. I keep busy with everything else, so
yeah,
there's like a million things I can get on with and stuff, so I don't even have to think about work. So it helps not having to go in for like 12 hours or whatever. Yeah. It's quite good.
Caitlin, how are you holding up with being asthmatic and not knowing sun or fresh air?
I've discovered TikTok and cat videos on TikTok.
Good.
My life is complete.
It's good that you got that kind of distraction in your life. I've discovered Animal Crossing New Horizons, so
I was just about to branch into that.
You've got green, I've got turquoise. That's over there.
Yeah. Caitlin, do you have Animal Crossing? Ooh.
Oh, maybe she's gone and get hers.
I don't. I have it.
Oh, she has a cat.
She got a pussy.
Yeah, sorry.
She got a pussy out.
He was going to scratch at the window because he's a weirdo. So like, I had to get him. I don't have Animal Crossing, but I have it, like the app on my phone, because I felt like I needed to be included somehow.
I do not have mine on me, but I have been, spending way too much time playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So it's good. My boyfriend and I share an Animal Crossing.
Oh.
So we share an island.
Oh.
So I can't play it all the time, which means I'm at least getting something done occasionally.
Good. And it's a small island as well for you and your boyfriend.
Yeah, he gets his own little house, which is cute. Very adorable.
I'm loving it. I'm doing the play while listening to an audiobook, so
that's good use of your time. That's good multitasking. I need to start doing that more, but my shovel broke and I don't have a DIY recipe for it. Because I got it gifted to me for helping Ursula or whoever
have you only just started in the last couple of days?
I think this is my 5th day playing it.
How do you not have a shovel recipe on your 5th day?
I genuinely have no idea. The shovel was gifted to me.
Go bother Tom. He'll give it to you.
But I have spoken to Tom.
I will get one and bring it to you.
Please do.
If you would like.
I don't have Nintendo Online, though.
Well, you'll have to sort that out.
I know. I just have Nintendo Switch friends, but not online.
I think you need the Nintendo Online to be able to visit other people's islands.
Doing the online bit.
I need the recipe.
I'm pretty sure Tom gave me the recipe.
Tom gave it pretty much everyone the recipe. That's what because I've been troubleshooting online.
Or Blathers?
And Blathers just gave you the shop.
Oh, bladders just gives you the gift, and then Tom gives you the recipe.
I don't have bladders. Who's that?
Oh, okay, maybe that's your problem. You don't have bladders.
That's the problem.
Well, why don't I have him? I'm on day
You
5.
need the museum. You need to
Give Tom
5
donations.
What
bugs or fish.
donations?
Bugs or fish.
Bugs or fish that you catch. You need to
Oh,
then
I haven't
give them
caught a
to
single
Tom.
fish yet.
How have you been doing
I can't do it. I put out the line and then I click the button to ring it back in and it never catches them.
So you need to wait for it to drop into the water.
Oh,
So it goes black,
does
and then you
different
press
sounds.
A.
I thought it was when they touch it. Oh.
No, they do little tap nudges. You gotta wait till they like fully get it.
Ugh.
And it goes from like being like a it'll be
So
like
like
a
Yeah, and then you go.
and then you're like,
Yeah,
Well, that's where I've gone wrong.
but you can give him bugs if you've caught bugs.
Yeah.
I've given him a few, not that many though. I haven't caught that many.
needs
I
to be
think it's
5.
5, and then after 5, he's like, "I will bring bladders."
Okay, brilliant. I know what to do next. I haven't logged in today, and I need to get my daily miles and talk to my people and stuff.
Aaron thinks you're playing Doom by accident.
Doom. No, it's not Doom. I don't even think I'll be able to play it. I can't play hard games. I'm
It's
playing
like-
Breath of the Wild as well at the minute.
I noticed you playing that, and I was like, "Go on, Animal Crossing. Do the Animal Crossing."
I know.
Why
I
you?
love Breath of the Wild. I love Legend of Zelda.
My only problem was I watched Jesse play all of it, and then I was like, "Oh, I can't be bothered now," which is my
Well,
problem with most games.
But Breath of the Wild, you watched.
Yeah, so I was playing it and Jesse was playing at the same time, kind of thing, just between us. And then I watched him play when he was playing, and he finished it. And then I was like, "Oh, well, we're done now."
Fair.
Why is it not coming up on my thing? So I can't see the live in my subscription feed.
Oh, really?
I can.
Yeah. I can see it on, but anyway, doesn't matter. All good.
I'm not subscribed to myself, so I feel like it won't come up on me.
Oh, I am
Well, you
subscribed to
should
you, and
be.
it's not.
You should be subscribed to yourself.
Is that a thing you can do?
No.
Yeah.
No,
No,
It
you can't.
is.
You can't subscribe to yourself unless you make another account, but that's silly. It's
Yes.
silly.
Says the girl that has Paige, and then Pages with Paige.
Well, I mean that.
I do have another account, but like nothing is on it.
You wouldn't have made an account just to follow yourself, though,
No.
right? Yeah. Oh, Paige.
I just didn't want it to be my personal account. So I made a new one.
Fair.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm like dying for the toilet,
How
like-
did I know you were going to say that?
but like the other one. Ooh, crap.
Our prompt for next time. So shit.
Diarrhea.
Use a recommendation from How to Train Your Gavin.
You bitch. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good prompt.
I'm hilarious.
You are. Bye bye,
did-
friends.
Did we want to sign off, or did we just want Gavin to be able to go do what he needs to do and we keep talking?
I should probably go to bed. I'm like,
I'm video chatting with Leah in an hour, so I'm just like chilling. So
Chilling
That's fair.
like a villain. Chilling.
yeah, I should probably go to bed. I don't specifically have anything on tomorrow morning, but unless I'm working, 11 is like pretty much my limit. I've been yawning already, if you didn't notice. But I don't mind.
all good. Well, I think we've had quite a few laughs, even if it is mostly just me and my experiences.
No, I
That's
think it was
fine.
good indeed.
It was good.
Yeah.
We did good.
Yeah.
We
did.
talked about books
We did.
Yeah, yeah.
and other inappropriate things.
I think it fits the theme. We did a good
It does.
job.
It was NSFW, you know?
NS. I still can't fucking say it.
NSFW?
NSFW.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've never used this expression before this.
Oh, okay. Were you not a Tumblr child?
No, I wasn't. Like,
Oh, okay.
I did, but I never got into it. I mostly just reshared naked photos. So,
Fair. That is a legitimate way to use Tumblr.
But yeah. So,
Yeah.
Well, I've had fun.
Same.
If you think of 2 more prompts or things,
We
I'll
could reuse prompts too.
message anyway and just
Yeah,
put them so we
Yeah.
can be like, here's the brain. Yeah. Blue waffle bullshit.
Yeah.
I think it does need to be the blue edition.
We love ourselves the blue waffle.
Blue balls, blue waffle.
Yeah. But thank you for chatting with me. I've had a lot of fun and I
Me too.
needed this in this crazy time, so it's nice to be able to share it with awesome people.
You.
Yep.
But yeah, I will think on round 2 of the Not Safe for Workathon and see how we go.
Alrighty tidy.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your poo.
Oh, I will. Oh, I love the poo.